As I was going to say, you get to claim your prize from Flahagra. But I was cut off at the last second.
It's a good thing you got that repeated. Get a little bit of life in case you're down to just a few percentiles after beating Flagra.
There's a lot of life there.
Some of the speedrun guys try to turn around right here and go back and get that artifact that you should get later in the game.
There's a bunch of ghosts you have to fight first, though, which is... Those things get annoying in the game. They're hard to fight. But that's just what the speedrun guys do.
Without the X-ray visor, they're particularly difficult, but at least without some practice. The ones in that room we just came from, I think there's only 3, and they're not really too hard to beat. It takes a little longer.
It takes about 4 or 5 charged up shots. But after you leave the next room and fall down the edge, that's when the ghosts get there. But
I don't know if they're really called ghosts. They're some kind of a pirate, but you can only see them with the X-ray visor. Except they have to be materialized to shoot at you, and that's when you can shoot them too.
they're actually Chozo ghosts that were taken over by pirates or something like that. We never actually scanned them, have we?
I don't know.
Shriek bats.
So now we're going into a new place called Magmoor Caverns.
First adventure, we don't even do anything here. We're just on our way to get the boost ball.
Yeah, we have to go to Phendrana Drifts, and this is the way to get there. So Magmoor Caverns doesn't have a map for it, but the map is manufactured as you go through, and so every time you go into a new room, it becomes part of your map. This room here has one of the artifacts in it, which will be revealed shortly, and I guess it turns out that it's possible to go ahead and get that even before you get your double jump boots. But we reveal it and then come back later and get it.
But and I would scan it, but I always forget to do that kind of stuff, but it doesn't matter. We're not going for 100% in this, and
it's a good thing to scan though. If you're into scanning stuff.
The last thing the only chance we get of scanning an artifact is the last artifact we get, actually. We scan the last one.
Those dragons would be a good thing because they're an animal or a creature.
Called Magmoors. That's why this place is called Magmoor Caverns. Those Magmoors is Magmoor's place, you know. The caves with Magmoor in it. We always reveal that artifact back there because it's kind of hard to find out which room it's in when you're in another room. Later on, when you get the space jump boots, you can just jump right over this net. And then it's not annoying to go under here with all these bugs who, well...
You notice if you drop bombs, you can get those bugs just by dropping the bombs. They'll pick them up and blow themselves up.
They like picking up little round things. Oh, and if you get caught in their mouth, to shake the control stick back and forth. If you don't do that, they'll just spit you back out the hole that you came in.
And you lose a little bit of your energy from it. This particular room has a hidden missile expansion. It takes a X-ray visor to get it, and so in this whole walkthrough we skipped it. I think we made a little appendix at the end of going and getting it as a demo. I think we actually forgot, and that's why we didn't get it. Right now we're going to get a missile expansion that should not be skipped.
Actually, we got this missile expansion first time we ever came in this room. We just looked around the room and found it.
Yep. What'd you say? How many missile expansions did you say there were? 49?
49 missile expansions throughout the entire game.
So at the end, you should have 250 missiles. I've never had that many. I don't. There's obviously some missile expansions. I have no idea where they are.
Like that one in the labs.
Yeah, I didn't know about that until this was all done.
I'm the one who showed you that.
Yeah. You almost have to be scanning everything, just walking everywhere with your scan visor to notice those things, because in fact in this room you wouldn't notice until you happen to be walking through it with your x-ray visor, the one that's kind of hidden off to the right from where we're pointing right now.
Yeah, what happens is there's invisible platforms, and yet you can only see with the x-ray visor.
Yeah.
So that's how you'd be able to tell here.
Yeah, how'd you find it? Who would think to turn on their x-ray visor in that room?
You could be walking through the room shooting and accidentally hit one of those invisible platforms.
Yeah. But who would think to be just shooting everywhere either? There's turrets all over the place, and here's a pretty good demo of how to dispatch them before you have to fight them and when they're shooting at you.
There's 3 of them before you jump to the next platform.
2 missiles each. Yeah. And if you wait till they shoot at you, then you got a fight on your hand.
And then when you get to this over here, this platform right here, you want to turn and shoot
that one, yeah. Because it'll shoot you in a couple more steps.
Actually, it starts shooting us right now.
Yep.
But we've handled all the turrets for this room already. 4 turrets in the entire room. It's a really guarded room.
As you might suspect, they all come back later on when you come back through.
This is where the pirates like to do all of their lab stuff in Magmoor Caverns. That's why they got so many turrets here. Believe it or not, there's this little bomb trick that you double jump with the bomb, and then if you use it and get your timing just right, you can double jump, and you use it here to get the energy tank. It's a lot harder than it looks.
It took a lot of practice to make it look so effortless.
What you do is lay 2 bombs as fast as you can when the first bomb's about to explode, and that'll be it. Just stay where you are after that.
Just practice it somewhere where it doesn't hurt anything if you mess up. No biggie. Do those things have to be scanned?
No.
They're
red, but you don't have to scan them.
It's not required?
Not required.
Welcome to Phendrana Drifts.
The place, it may look all neat right now, and it is until you come back next time. But this place gets sloppy. It's where the pirates built their labs.
Yeah. Looks like a winter wonderland, but it's full of all kinds of mean things.
Wonder when I handed you the control.
That's true. I'm doing it here, obviously.
Because I always press A after I shoot my missile.
I know that I didn't get that.
You can only get that missile expansion with the plasma beam. It's the fire beam. It melts the ice, which is way later in the game when you get it.
Alright, we're coming to the end.
That's it.